So we're here in, where are we? We're in Osaka on our way home from a 5-day trip with Ryan Hipwood over here. And we've been surfing and doing all sorts of things. So Ryan, just tell them who you are and how old you are and what you do.
We just told them that my name's Ryan.
Yeah, that's who you are. Who your real name is?
My name's Ryan Hipwood. And yeah, we're in Japan.
How old are you?
25.
How much do you weigh?
I'm 85 on a good day.
And what size boards do you ride? It's just normal surfing normal every day.
I've been riding a 511 D4.
And how long do you think so?
That's 18 and 5/8 by 2 and 3/8.
Yeah, that's right. And when you go and surf the big waves with your tow boards, what size boards are they usually?
I usually ride the same size. I usually ride a 511, 510 in my tow boards. I don't usually like going any shorter than that. I find that's a pretty good size, 510, 511.
And paddling in the ship stands, that big wave, when it's paddling in, what size do you want to ride there?
I usually try to ride 6'6", 6'5" out at ship stands, just because you need a smaller board to navigate the step. If you have too long a board, you can kind of get stuck up a little bit, but in saying that, it has to be thick enough so you're not late, because if you get into it late, you're going to hit the step too late. It's guaranteed going to need it, so it's always good to have something thick and short enough so you can control it.
And what about Chopu? When you're paddling in Chopu, what size board do you have there?
Last time I went there, I was riding. It was a fairly decent sized paddle day, and I had a 610, but it felt a little bit too long. It was really good to get into them, but I think if you have too long a board out Chopu, it's going to slide mid-face. It's too steep, so I've been trying to stick to 6'8", 6'9", a perfect size, and have enough thickness so when those big ones come, that it gives you an opportunity to get into them. If you haven't got a paddle board, something that's going to get you in and under it, you're going to get stuck up.
So, a couple of questions that the people out there in Japan will want to know is, when you do wipe out on those big waves, what does it feel like? What do you do? Do you hold your breath? How do you get through all that sort of stuff?
I guess, you never go into a wave thinking you're going to fall off. It's going into those sort of waves thinking that you're going to make it, but when you fall, it usually happens quite quick, so you don't really get too much time to think about it, which is good. When you do fall off, you've got to brace yourself for it and try to stay relaxed. Usually your adrenaline takes over then, and that's when you become really calm anyway. There's not many situations that I've been in where I've panicked. I have panicked, but I've stayed calm. I think as soon as you start panicking, that's when things go bad, so try to stay relaxed. Just take it as it comes, and as crazy as it sounds, you've got to try to enjoy it, because there's not much else you can really do.
So you think all the training and everything you do pre-surfing those big waves is a secret to not panicking?
Yes and no.
Confidence?
I think it's confidence, but I think
it's good surfboards.
Yeah. It's always good to know that you've done that stuff. Training's good just because I think it prevents you from getting injured. If your body's not in good shape, or you're real stiff, or a lot of the times that's when you get injuries. So I think the training aspect's good mentally, and obviously to keep your body intact so you can keep doing it.
So Ryan, Japanese waves compared to all the other waves that you surf, how did you find the waves here?
That one day that we got waves, I was actually quite surprised with how much push it had. I didn't really expect it to be that powerful. There was a lot of water moving. It seems like it's a pretty tidal sort of place. The waves get affected a lot by the tides, pushing in tides and running out tides and stuff like that. And yeah, definitely had a lot of push. I mean, it was a lot more than what I expected.
And even that small bay that we surfed, it was pretty small, but you can still, on a good board, you can still get up and go, right?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it was tiny, but there was still definitely moments where you could get a turn or whatnot in. But yeah, I mean, it is a lot different to reef breaks and stuff you get at home. But
trip, how did you find Japan?
Yeah, it was great. I had a great time. Experienced a lot of things that I wouldn't get to experience in a lot of other places. I didn't really have too much of a high expectation to get really great waves, but we ended up getting some fun waves the first day, and the waves got a little bit smaller after that typhoon went past. But there's so much stuff in Japan to do that you don't really get anywhere else in the world, so it's pretty good to experience that stuff.
Looking forward to come back with a few more team riders and do it all again.
Yeah, I'd love to come back. Definitely love to come back and try to get another typhoon as well. And
check out some of them reefs.
Yeah.
So there you go, guys. Ryan Hipwood in Japan, coming back soon. First big waves, so we're going to come and find some of those reefs, get the jet ski out and see if we can push him over the ledge a few reefs. Come and watch that. Any messages for the Japanese people out there, mate?
Yeah, just thanks for having me in Japan, and I'm looking forward to getting back here.